Hey guys, it's Maxie and we are back in Star Stable. And we are here at the Silverglade Equestrian Center, or how everyone else calls it, the Manor. And today we are gonna do some of the main story quests. So we're here with Alex and I think it's Tin Can. So let's see. Listen, when you go to Silverglade Village, whatever you do, don't get too close to this man. He might look like a dried up old Foggy? Okay. But he's actually the most dangerous man on the island. I don't doubt that we could totally kick his butt, but now is not the time. Here, take these binoculars, stay at the other end of the square, and sit down outside the inn. You might have to wait a little bit before Mr. Sandman appears. Hopefully, the scrumpled old plum won't take too long. With every second we stay here, we put ourselves more at risk. Mr. Sandman, do 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 do, do 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 do. So, Mr. Sands and Mr. Sandman are the same person. That explains it. Now we know what kind of tragedy Justin is involved in. He's not only gone to visit his grandfather, but is probably going to be held prisoner and get brainwashed by Dark Core. Now we know why the Baroness has been acting so strange as well. She was in fact married to Mr. Sands himself, the slimiest slug in all of Jorvik. I can see why she doesn't want that out in the open. And now he's in our journal. While you were down in the village, both Godfrey and the Baroness arrived. Let's see what the Baroness has to say about all this. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'll explain everything. Of course I will. The way I've been behaving, it's simply not acceptable behavior for someone like me. I can only blame it on the constant stress I've been under lately. What with GED threatening to destroy this vineyard and the island, not to mention the merciless winter. I'm too old for all of this. That must be it. It makes me act like a wicked old hag. Let me tell you girls what happened. Young Linda Shonda works for me a few hours a week, helping with filing, reading to me from my favorite mysteries, and other odd jobs not handled by Godfrey or Garney. She has quite a head on her shoulders. Your friend equally adept with numbers and writing, curious to a fault. The other day, I took Linda away from usual work around the manor to Silverglade Castle to clean up in the attic. It was a grave mistake. Apparently, I had an old wedding photo lying around, one of me and the man that used to be my husband, Mr. Sandman. You'll have to excuse me, but I just can't say his new name. I just can't. Anyway, Linda recognized my husband as well. That man. She confronted me and I panicked. Nobody could find out. It would destroy the family's reputation that's been built over hundreds of years. I left her there and had Godfrey lock Linda in the castle to keep her from telling anyone. It was a rash and foolish plan. I'm ashamed. Truly I am. But despite my best effort, it seems these shadows from the past are coming into the light. Now that you're caught up in the tragic tale, I suppose I owe you the full story. Dun, dun, dun. It's a long and painful story, one I'm not yet prepared to tell in full, but since you found out this much on your own, I owe you more. My first husband was not the man I thought I had married. He was dangerous. We eloped. My parents never approved of the union. At first, our life together was pure bliss, but then he changed. Or rather, he became confident in sharing things that he'd kept hidden when he came courting. Dark things. He believed he heard voices from the sea. They promised him eternal life and power, and this voice, he said that it chose me. This voice from the sea had a role for me in his plan. When I realized I was with his child, I left the marriage at once. I had the child in secrecy, gave it up for adoption so that the horrible man could never have to know his wicked parents. My parents were supportive. They helped me to bury the dark chapter in my life. When Linda showed me the photograph, all those terrible memories came flooding back. That was why I acted as I did. That girl Sabine. Ever since she came to my stables, my head has been clouded with dark thoughts, angry thoughts. Only now that she is gone is my mind clearing up. Now, Alex, Max, if there is anything I can do to make amends for the way I treated poor Linda, just ask. Oh, the tea has been spilt. The Baroness is a powerful ally. Her family is one of the most influential in Jorvik. She's a top sponsor for writing events in the area, and even makes her writing arena free to the community. And of course she has a banging library that makes Linda drool. Literally. Normally I'd go full revenge mode on anyone who locked up one of my best friends, but given the circumstances, I think we should take the Baroness at her word. Mr. Sands and the Dark Riders have a way of getting into people's heads. I say we accept the Baroness's apology and keep her secret. You spin me right. Thank you. Good job. Hello? Anyone else see? Okay. Thank you for your understanding. I do hope we can let these unpleasant memories stay where they belong, in the past. If there is ever anything I can do to assist you, do not hesitate to ask, and tell dear Linda when you see her that if she'll have me, she can continue her job at double the pay. I would hate to lose an assistant like her. You should let our friend out of the castle. No, you should let your friend out of the castle. Godfrey has the key. Give me the key, Godfrey. Certainly, miss. I am sure I have the key somewhere here in this pocket. No. Maybe here? He lost it. He lost the key. He lost the frickin' key, guys. There's the key. I always hide it in my shoe. Just forgot it this time. Here you are. You and Alex can ride down to the castle and unlock the castle door and let your friend out. Yay. It's open. Oh, the bright light hurts my eyes. What? I'm free? You freed me. Thanks, Max, wasn't it? From the runestone? I see Alex didn't scare you off. I'm glad you decided to stick around. You two are not going to believe what I discovered about the Silverglade family. The Baroness used to be married to one of our old nemesis, Mr. Sands. She went through great pains to bury that part of her past, and when I confronted her with the evidence, she panicked and had me locked in the castle. What's that? You already knew about her secret marriage? How much did I miss? You'll have to catch me up. So the Baroness eloped with Mr. Sands for a brief, tumultuous marriage shortly after she had a child, Thomas, who she tried to keep secret from her dark ex-husband. Thomas grew up without knowing his heritage and had a son, Justin. Flash forward to the present, Mr. Sands learned about his secret progeny and sent his dark rider Sabine to bring Justin to meet him. For what reason, we can't speculate, but it can't be good. Combine all that with the fact that the runestones have been lighting up with Pandoric energy, and it's clear the Soul Riders are going to need all the help they can get. Yay! Now she's in our journal. Oh my, we have lots of things. We have more info on the Baroness. Info on Thomas. Should be it for now. So we're still missing a lot of people. Like we have like almost 2 full pages. Look, I get it, Max. You came to Jorvik to ride horses and relax. Now take on dark riders, kidnappers, and family curses, and things are only going to get more dangerous from here on out. Linda and I are soul riders. Saving the world? It's sort of our job. But like Linda said, we're going to need help. It's clear that you care about this island. You're brave, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and you've got a real gift in working with horses. That means something. The bond between a horse and its rider, that's magic. Bottom line, Max, we need riders like you. Will you help us? Duh. That's why I'm here. I knew we could count on you. This is going to be great. Just wait until you learn about the ancient evil squid god thing. Haha. Seriously though, things are going to get weird, but you won't be alone. You're riding with the Soul Riders now. Speaking of Soul Riders, we really need to regroup if we're going to deal with the troubles ahead. The 4 of us are a sisterhood. Our powers are strongest when we're together. It's been a while since we've heard from Lisa and Anne. We'll find them soon. I can't wait for you to I can't wait for you to meet them. In the meantime, keep doing your thing, Max. Train with Dark Dragon and work on your bond. Get to know Elizabeth and the Keepers of Aideen. Explore Jorvik, and most of all, help people. The island, its people, its horses, that's what we fight for. See you around the runestones, Max. Oh my god, guys. We're like with the Keepers of Aideen. Oh my god, wait. And now we have, this with Linda. That's just, okay. Some of these, oh my god. Okay, but no. Oh my god. Wait, no. Where areas discovered? No, that's not what I want either. Reputation. This is what I wanted. Okay. So, I don't think we've properly looked at this. We're going to properly look at this right now. So, we go from neutral to friendly. Are we friendly with anyone? Friendly with Firgrove. To then liked. And then popular. And then admired. And with the Keepers of Aideen, I believe we need to be admired for a lot of stuff. Like, okay, we're already admired with Moorland Stable. And Silverglade Village. Oh my god, I love this for us. The process is processing. Anyways, let's get back to a story quest. Once again, thank you for helping me out at the castle. Unfortunately, I have a lot to do now, as that I've been away for so long. But as you know, there's always a lot to do around here. You'll notice that little adventures pop up all the time, so we'll have time to do lots of stuff together later. For now, we're waiting until the druids can bring us more news of Darkcore. Until then, there are all kinds of people over Jorvik, and many could use a helping hand from an experienced writer. Perhaps you could find someone who needs your help? Have a lovely day, Max. Come back later and we'll see if there's any news. Okay, now we can see any news. So there is news at... Oh, we need to do this. Okay, so doing this starts the process for getting Epona. And if you know anything about Epona, I can show you where Epona is on the map. Over in this section of the world is where Epona is. AKA where all of the Icelandic variations are. One of my favorite horses in the game. Honestly, top horse breeds in the game are the Frisians, the Morgans, the Icelandics, and maybe the Connemara's. I love the Connemara's. Like, if you were playing the game in like 2018-ish, maybe 20, or was it, I don't know. It was years ago at this point. Obsessed with the Connemara's. I don't have all of them. Eventually I will get all of them. But I am obsessed. They're so cute. I love them. And then my obsession with the Frisians is my first... I said this in the last part. It was just, first horse I ever bought in the game was a Frisian. And I think that was partially because literally everyone was riding a Frisian. Granted, it was a Frisian sport horse, but still a Frisian. But yeah, I'm gonna end this part here, guys, before I start another quest line and do other things and then just get sidetracked. So if you guys enjoyed it, feel free to give a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.